Hey guys, it's Faith. Today we're going on a serious topic. Something important. Something more important than Ask Faith or my normal vlogs. This time we're getting a little deep. I am her mini friend, Faith, and Heather Blank. I'm not going to be showing her face because I don't know if I have her permission. Let me get her permission in 3, 2, 1. I'll be right back. So this 8-year-old girl sent me a letter. So we're gonna be doing this for her and all the others that's going on. And my assistant / best friend is gonna be talking about it. Okay? So till then, I'll be telling you a little. Her name is Julia. Julia is an 8-year-old girl. Let's hope. I haven't read this letter yet. So I'll see you guys in a minute. So I got her permission. This is Heather Blank. And we're going to be talking about the subject I was just talking about. You guys may know me as, not like just vlogs, but this letter and Heather's face made me want to do this video. So let's start. Heather, can you please read the letter?
Would you like me to read the letter?
Mm-hmm.
I'm up here. Okay. Dear Faith, I've been listening to you for quite a while, and you've always made me laugh and giggle at your silly faces and videos, which I appreciate a lot. But I have a question, and I'm not sure if it's anything, but if it is, maybe you could tell me what to do and how I can make it stop. I take the bus to school and home, and sometimes my uncle decides he wants to pick me up from school. Now, I don't really know why he's doing this, but I don't think my mother and father know it. And I'm a little
Heather,
bit
can you
worried.
please stop there? But if your parents don't know about it, that's not good. You should tell your parents right away.
Well, see, I don't know if they know or not, and I'm afraid to ask them because I don't want to get him in trouble. Because he buys me ice cream and takes me places, and he's really nice. It's just that sometimes he scares me a little bit, and I don't know what to do because, he's my dad's brother, and what if they don't believe me?
Well, if your parents will always believe you. And even if you don't want your parents getting in trouble, you should always listen to your heart.
Mm-hmm.
And believe what you think. It's just not
What I
good.
thought. That's what I'm reading from what she's saying in the letter. It kind of goes on. And I'll call her Justine for now.
Mhm.
That's not her real name. But
Yes.
she just seems to be very sad that no one's going to believe her, or that they're going to blame her that it's her fault. So she really just... what do you think, Faith?
Well, I think personally that you should just go and tell your parents, because even though he's your uncle, your parents need to know where you are.
Faith, what about even if, well, it says here in the letter, though, that he picks her up and takes her places, then brings her home. And that's the part that I don't think her parents know. So what if she even just told somebody in school, like the school nurse, her guidance counselor, her teacher? She needs to tell somebody, right?
Yes.
She needs to tell an adult.
You could tell your principal,
Right.
nurse, teacher.
That something's not right.
Yeah. Like in my school, we have one of our teachers' helpers that help with our special needs kids in our class. So you could even tell her or him, and you should always have believe and think.
What about this, Miss Faith? What about if she were to write a letter and give it to somebody?
That's either way is like even a phone call or a text.
She might be a little too embarrassed to tell somebody, and that's why she wrote you today, is because she must be embarrassed and ashamed and thinks it's her fault. So maybe she should write somebody a letter.
Yeah, you could write someone a letter just like, I'm going through a stage in my life called depression. I'm not going to get to all in that. That's going to be my next video next week. Tune in for that video.
Sure will.
and it's hard, but I write letters to my future self. You could even write it to your future self, or to, like, Heather's my best friend but my aunt. Again, Heather blank. Good thing there's nothing
that's really
to be sponsored.
good advice.
Yes, but, like, it's hard.
It's so hard for children to be straight, like face to face, accusing another adult. Another adult, like, that's important in the family. So I can see where she's coming from.
Yes, I can see it too, but sometimes you just need to have
faith.
Hearts. Hearts. Yes, I always have to include a joke in my videos, even an important one. But this is very important. You should, even writing a letter to your uncle saying, please stop, my parents have been getting very worried about me. That's even better than telling you, either one, telling your uncle to stop, or writing him a letter saying, please stop, or writing your parents a letter saying, Faith, or Julie, or someone, just like Juliana did.
Right. Like,
and that's very, very important for someone to say.
Now, I have another question. I don't know if you have time right now before a break.
Yeah, we have time. We have 33 minutes and 23 seconds more time.
Let me look through this other letter that I found interesting. Okay. So this letter is from a 6-year-old girl in Denver, Colorado. And she's saying that, again, with a family member, is meeting her when she gets off the school bus to go to school. And sometimes she doesn't even make it to school that day. He'll take her out of school and maybe take her to Friendly's. And I don't think the parents know. So her question to you is, he's an adult. Again, he's my uncle, but he's my mom's older brother. And what should she do? Should she, she's afraid to say something. He's a big guy. She's not really sure what she should do. Should she tell her teacher, like we were just talking about the last letter?
She should tell a teacher or
or
apparently adult.
Yeah.
Like, even if that guy has a wife, or if he vice versa, you should tell them, or your parents, or your teacher, or your principal, just like we were just talking about.
Yeah.
It's just
seems like it's going on and on here all over the place.
I keep getting these letters, and I have them shipped to her house. Lately, I've been giving her the letters because my
Faith is so busy. Ask Faith is so busy, so
yeah.
I try to help out whenever I can.
Even though we just started yesterday, people that I know personally that I've met before, I've met some of you
I
guys
gotta even
before.
show you. These might be the letters, but in here is all the emails. So you're doing pretty good on your podcast, I must say.
Yeah. But this is just, no. Even your uncle, sometimes you just have to tell someone. And
No matter who it is, even if it's like the biggest personal people in your life, if it's your mom or if it's your dad or God forbid your brother or your sister, you have to tell because it's not right.
Yes.
And especially, you know, when I was taught that nobody is allowed to touch your bathing suit areas. So, I mean, unless it's your mom getting you out of a tub or drying you off, or your dad, or a family member, but especially no strangers are allowed to touch any bathing suit parts. That's not right. It's not normal, and you have every right to be afraid and have every right to tell an adult what's going on.
Yes, because even, people that have you sign out, those are the most important people to tell. Because they won't, the people in the office that your uncle or your parents
or
someone.
School, you mean?
Yeah, at school. Go there and tell them I can't be picked up by my uncle. He takes me places that my parents don't know. Or you can just say, I don't think my parents know that my uncle's coming.
Do you know that takes a lot of courage to do that. Excuse me. That takes a lot of courage to do that, and we wish them all the best of luck. And call us back anytime, right?
Mm-hmm.
Leave the 1-800 number, Faith, for if they need to call after hours.
I'll be leaving the number. It'll be down in the description in case you guys have anything to tell people like me or her. Because we understand.
Call Ask Faith and leave a message for Aunt Faith and just even tell us what school you go to and we'll call the school.
Yes, we'll call them.
We'll have letters sent out to the parents. Don't worry. We got you back.
I consider you guys all at home my family. So if someone out there is bothering you, we're here. People behind the scenes at Ask Faith and everything else are behind the scenes telling us and letting me know about all your comments and everything.
That's very important. You're very important. Each and every one of you are very important. Hey, Miss Faith, I have, would you like me to read off that 1-800 number right now?
Yes.
And the email address? All right, so you can contact Miss Faith at 1-800-966-5663. And the Miss Faith's personal email, we'll give it to you, is askfaith, that's FAITH, 10/2007 at msn.com.
So that's where you can contact me.
Yes.
You guys shouldn't be
alone.
We're here, parents and everything are here for you, not anyone else. Your parents will believe you no matter what, because you're their baby. You're the person that your mother cares about, and your father. You shouldn't be keeping something like we were just talking about
it's so
to yourself.
Serious.
It's so too serious.
And, yeah, you really gotta try to let's try to wrap this up and have no more problems like this.
Yes,
if everybody
please.
that calls in to Ask Faith, you know, maybe we can help at least one person.
We've been having. There's people all over the world, and hoping that no one ever will have to go through this. Even if it's just like one
Miss Faith,
person,
can I
one
tell you one thing
subscription.
when you get a minute? I'm sorry, I just had a thought. Is now good?
Mhm.
When I was little, I was about 7 years old, and
I'll just take these.
my mom,
the letters.
yes, thank you. My mom and her boyfriend and his friend and me went and we got a hotel room to spend the night, and because they had a pool, and so like I pretty much went wherever my mom went, but my mom and her friend went out to get breakfast and left me alone in the hotel room with this other guy, Timmy, and he like started chasing me around the room, and I went under the bed, and he tried to get me out from under the bed, and it didn't work. But let me just tell you, it was like one of the scariest things ever, and I didn't tell my mother right away. I mean, there were like 3 other incidences that happened, and then I told her when I was sure, because when you're a kid, you're not really absolutely sure what an adult is doing is wrong. So, but anyway, I just wanted to give you that quick story.
We have a little more time. I found this letter in our little letter pile, and I wanted to read this.
Okay.
It's facing me.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. This, let me get this for you guys can't see the
Yes.
This is from Lydia. Lydia, if you're listening, I just did a close little read over. I'm sorry. She's saying, Dear Faith, Dear Ask Faith, I wanted to ask you this, and please make a video of this. And I am not Lydia. It says, my uncle has been picking me up from school and treating me less kiddy. That right there, you should tell your parents, adult, anyone. But your uncle, you could have...
Does it say how old she is, Miss Faith?
It says that she is 5 years old. I have very young viewers here. And if this happens to you, you can tell me, and I would contact the police ASAP as soon as possible.
Or your mom.
Or your mom, everyone. You should tell your parents, your teachers, everyone to make sure he does not pick you up.
Even a neighbor.
Even a neighbor.
A policeman, anybody.
Yeah, that's not good. It also says here that when we were swimming the other day,
Swimming?
yeah, she's in, looks like Mississippi. Was shipped out from Mississippi to here. And it says, we all went to the pool. My parents, I got in my swimsuit before my parents. So I went into the pool with my cousins. My cousins left to get a drink of some water. My uncle came swimming towards me, so I swam away, thinking he was playing Marco Polo. This right here is not good.
So she was all alone playing Marco Polo with her uncle. Did her uncle know that she was the only one in the pool?
It says it also says right here on the third log of dialogue. Let me just cover it for she can see.
Okay, yep.
That it says he saw my cousins go out of the pool. That he hasn't been swimming the whole time. So that's what got me upset when I read over it.
goodness.
It's just like, no, you should never let your parents or supervisors, you shouldn't even tell someone that, no. The worst part about this whole thing, I'm not saying this part because my channel is kid friendly. And some of these words that she's making out is not kid friendly. She has all these words. This is right here. Let me show her.
Yes, I see.
That aren't kid friendly. And I never have any cursing on my channel. I either play music over it, time lapse it, making it go faster for you guys can't understand it.
The thing is, though, this is like becoming an epidemic, so that's why you decided to add this at least, even if it's like the last 10 minutes of your show every day.
Yes. But this is another word.
I just wanted to, maybe you should leave those phone numbers again and the email address.
Ask Faith.
You're supposed to read it.
Ask Faith, Chris. No, let's let them see it. Ask Faith, Chris line 800-957-0007. www.askfaith.com. So, and this, here you go. Let me give it to my camera person. This right here, this whole stack of papers. Let me just show you the stack.
Those are all letters that we just got.
Letters that we just got last week.
Cover them up. Don't want to reveal any names, but so
another thing is right here. It says my parents saw him coming towards me. My mom yelled at him, saying, "You do not go towards my daughter." That showing that
that's a good mom.
Yes, showing that your parents don't want him going near you.
Mhm.
Even if he picks you up from the bus stop or anything.
Yep.
Just like this guy, this little girl. Remember, 5 years old. 5 years old. Riding this, and it says, my mother said, but my mom came out and said that I swam away as fast as I could. I was in my swimmies paddling. I didn't want to get in trouble. What are you doing? You can't zoom in.
No, I'm trying to make a back camera. Why can't?
You can't.
But there's a camera back here.
I know. So, this is not good. Guys, if someone is coming to you, even your uncle or a family member that your parents yelled at, she said, my mother said if he comes near me again to scream. Came near me, we got another letter from the same girl just yesterday. So this is just came in today. That's like, no. It says, my uncle came close to tried to pick me up this morning. I screamed very loud. This is my mom and neighbors came rushing near me. My mother slapped my uncle. I haven't seen him since then. I hope he's okay, but I still am scared of him. That's right there. You're being good.
That's abuse.
Good.
That's abuse. Yep.
Please. I'm glad that you did this. But at least your parents know.
Maybe. You know what I was just thinking? Faith. Ask Faith, since I am one of the producers of the podcast, what if we had some kind of a contest where kids would write in, and whoever's school gets the most votes, maybe you could do a presentation live at the school where you could see the kids and the kids can ask you one-on-one, and since you're in their age group, maybe it would be helpful.
Yes. This reminds me of a letter that I got when I first started this. I didn't share it with you guys, but I think now is the best time. This is the most important of them all. This little girl, she's 4 years old, and she wrote this to me. And this shocked me the most. It says, my uncle was touching me when I was in the swimming pool. I screamed and I didn't know what to do. Faith, I was hoping you could help me with this. I wrote her a letter back and she said
she was touched on the bathing suit parts, so that those are the no touch zones.
I wrote her a letter saying, I'm not gonna say her name because her parents
of course
wouldn't want me to.
Yeah.
This is the worst part. She said, when I said, you shouldn't even let anyone near your bathing suit parts.
Absolutely not.
If it's your mom getting you out of the tub, that's
right.
Perfectly fine.
Yes.
But, honey, you can't. And this video has been very important. So, I'm gonna take the camera back. Okay, guys, that wraps up this video. Of course, I'm still hyped for the outro because I always am. But like, comment, subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment down below saying butterflies for life. I'll see you later, my butterflies. Mwah! Bye.